Love is always waiting for us, but sometimes we hold it at arm's length. We carry the weight of grudges, resentments, and old wounds, believing that by holding on to them, we protect ourselves or somehow preserve a sense of justice. But in truth, all that we're doing is keeping ourselves from experiencing the love and peace that is rightfully ours. When we let go of these grudges, when we stop holding on to past hurts, we make room for something far greater to enter our lives. Love returns to us when we stop holding on to the past. The grudges we hold, whether they are toward others or even ourselves, create barriers that block the flow of love. They are like walls built up around our hearts, preventing us from fully embracing the love that is always available to us. When we release these burdens, we allow ourselves to step into a space where love can heal and transform every part of our being. It's not about forgetting what happened or excusing the hurt, but about freeing ourselves from its grip. Holding on to grudges keeps us anchored to a moment in time, but the present is where we are meant to be. When we let go, we make space for the love, joy, and healing that can only exist in the here and now. This is where true transformation happens, where we reconnect with the essence of who we are and the divine love that has always been within us. The healing power of letting go is an invitation to soften, to trust, and to allow the flow of love to return to our lives. It is the most powerful act of self-care we can offer ourselves. Letting go is not a one-time event. It is a process, a choice we make each day to release the past and choose peace. And when we do, we find that love is waiting for us, ready to fill the spaces we've cleared. Take a deep breath now. Let the weight of any lingering resentment begin to soften. Allow the truth of these words to settle into your being. Love will return when you stop holding on to what no longer serves you. You deserve the freedom that comes with letting go. Trust that the universe will meet you in this space of release, guiding you to a new way of being, one that is open, loving, and free. Holding on to grudges is more than just a mental or emotional habit. It becomes a weight we carry, often without realizing how much it affects us. These unresolved feelings, these attachments to past pain, have a way of creeping into our lives even in the most subtle ways. The anger we hold, whether it's directed at someone else or ourselves, starts to take root in our hearts and minds. The weight of these emotions can feel heavy, like a stone lodged in our chest, preventing us from breathing freely. Grudges, like rocks, become embedded in our body. The body speaks to us in whispers, tension in the shoulders, tightness in the jaw, discomfort in the stomach, and it does so in response to the emotional energy we carry. Resentment doesn't just stay in our minds, it travels, it anchors itself in our physical being. When we hold on to these emotions, we create an internal conflict that makes it difficult for us to feel light, open, and at ease. But the beauty of forgiveness is that it doesn't only heal our hearts, it heals our bodies too. When we release grudges, we release the tension we've been holding on to. We free ourselves from the physical weight that resentment brings. It's like letting go of a heavy backpack that we've been carrying for far too long. As we release these grudges, the body responds by relaxing, softening, and opening up to the possibility of peace. This is why forgiveness is so important. It is not just an emotional or mental shift. It is a holistic healing that affects us on every level, including the physical. Forgiveness, then, becomes an act of self-love. It is not about excusing behavior or forgetting the hurt. It is about acknowledging that we are worthy of peace, that we deserve to experience life free from the shackles of past pain. When we forgive, we give ourselves the gift of release. We choose to no longer be defined by the things that once hurt us. Instead, we open ourselves to the possibility of new experiences, experiences filled with love, joy, and freedom. Imagine for a moment what your life would feel like if you no longer carried the weight of resentment. What if, in every breath, you allowed yourself to release the pain of the past, to let go of the anger that has been holding you back? In that moment, you would be free. You would feel lighter, more at peace, more open to love. Forgiveness doesn't change the past, but it changes us. It shifts our energy from one of resistance to one of openness. It invites us to see ourselves and others through a lens of compassion and understanding. And when we make this shift, we begin to create the space for love to flow in. Love can't enter a heart that is closed, but when we release the barriers, when we let go of the grudges, we create a wide open space for love to fill. It comes gently, like the first rays of sunlight after a long, cold night, offering warmth and healing to every part of our being. As you breathe deeply, notice any areas in your body where you might still be holding on to past hurts. Gently, with each exhale, imagine those areas softening, releasing, letting go. With every breath, you're creating more space for love to enter, more room for healing to take place. The way we see the world, the way we perceive others, plays a pivotal role in our ability to forgive. Often the grudges we hold are a result of our own limited perspective. We judge situations based on our experiences, our hurt, and our expectations. But what if we could see things differently? What if we could shift our focus away from the pain and toward compassion, understanding, and love? Shifting perspective doesn't mean we ignore the hurt or pretend that it didn't happen. It simply means that we step outside of the old story and begin to look at things through a new lens, one that sees beyond the offense, beyond the ego, and into the heart of the matter. When we choose to see others with compassion, we begin to recognize their humanity, their struggles, and their pain. We realize that just like us, they are navigating a world that is sometimes difficult, sometimes imperfect, and often confusing. This shift in perspective is transformative. It allows us to approach the situation not from a place of judgment, but from a place of understanding. In doing so, forgiveness becomes easier. We don't have to justify anyone's actions, but we can release the grip of resentment by understanding that everyone, ourselves included, is doing the best they can with the tools they have at the time. Once we begin to shift our perspective, we open ourselves to a new way of being. This shift invites us to step into the present moment, free from the weight of past judgments and stories. In the present, we are able to fully experience the beauty of life, the fullness of love, and the healing power of forgiveness. When we are present, we are not trapped in the past, nor are we anxiously waiting for the future to unfold. Instead, we are alive in the here and now, and it is in this space that love can flow freely. This act of shifting perspective is not just about changing the way we view others. It is also about changing the way we view ourselves. So often, the grudges we hold are tied to our own self-judgment. We carry guilt, shame, and regret, believing that we are unworthy of forgiveness or love. But the truth is, we are always worthy. we are deserving of the same compassion and forgiveness that we extend to others. When we begin to forgive ourselves, when we let go of the self-criticism and self-blame, we create a space for self-love to blossom. This self-love becomes the foundation from which all other love flows. As you sit with this, ask yourself, what would it feel like to forgive yourself? What would it feel like to let go of the judgment, the guilt, the shame, and to simply offer yourself the gift of compassion? Take a deep breath and allow this question to settle into your being. Let the answer arise from within. When we forgive ourselves, we free ourselves from the prison of self-judgment, and we open the door to a life of peace, joy, and love. Forgiveness is not a destination, but a practice. It is something we do every day in small moments, in small acts of kindness toward ourselves and others. Each time we forgive, we step closer to the life we are meant to live, a life of love, compassion, and deep, abiding peace. Now, take a moment to reflect on the ways you can begin to shift your perspective, both toward others and toward yourself. How can you bring more compassion into your life today? As we continue this journey of releasing grudges, we come to realize that letting go is not just about freeing ourselves from past pain, but about making room for something new. When we hold on to the past, we unknowingly block the flow of love, joy, and abundance that life wants to offer us. We become so focused on what was, what should have been, that we forget to be present to the possibilities that lie ahead. The act of forgiveness creates space, a sacred space where love can flow freely. In that space, miracles can happen. The love we've been seeking outside ourselves begins to rise from within. As we release the past, we also release the limitations we have placed on ourselves. We open the doors to new experiences, new relationships, and new opportunities for healing and growth. Love, once blocked by the walls of resentment, now has room to flow, filling every corner of our hearts, minds, and bodies. Living in this open space, free from the past, allows us to embrace the present with a full heart. We no longer carry the burden of old stories, old pain, and old grudges. Instead, we are fully alive in the moment, ready to embrace whatever comes our way. This is the freedom that comes with letting go, the freedom to be fully present, to experience life with clarity and openness, to feel the warmth of love in every interaction, and to trust in the beauty of the unfolding journey. When we let go of grudges, we are also letting go of the energy of survival, the energy of holding on, of fighting, of constantly reacting to the world around us. We no longer need to prove anything or protect ourselves from imagined harm. We trust that life will take care of us, that the universe is always guiding us toward what we need. In this trust, we find peace. In this peace, we find love. As you sit with these words, take a deep breath and notice how your body responds. Feel the release in your shoulders, in your jaw, in your chest. Allow the space within you to open up, to receive. You deserve to live in a state of peace, joy, and love. You are worthy of all that life has to offer. Let go of the past and trust that what lies ahead is far more beautiful than you can imagine. Embodying love is not just something we think about or aspire to, it is something we become. When we forgive, when we release grudges, we begin to embody the energy of love. It becomes the way we interact with the world, the way we respond to challenges, and the way we see ourselves. We stop fighting, stop controlling, and instead begin to allow love to guide us. In every moment, we can choose love over fear, compassion over judgment, and peace over conflict. Take another deep breath and feel the love that is within you. It is not something you need to search for or attain. It is already here, already flowing within you. The more you forgive, the more you release, the more love you will experience. This love is not just a feeling, it is a way of being, a state of being. It is the truth of who you are. As we come to the end of this journey, let's pause and reflect on the truth that has been woven through these words. Love is always waiting for us. It is a constant, ever-present force that surrounds us, supports us, and lives within us. But often it is blocked by the grudges, the judgments, and the resentments that we hold on to. When we let go of these burdens, we make room for love to return, and it returns in ways we might not even expect, often in the most beautiful and miraculous of ways. Love returns in divine timing. It doesn't happen all at once, nor does it happen according to our timeline. But when we are ready, when we are willing to release the past and step into the present, love flows freely into our lives. We trust that the universe knows what we need, and when we release control, we open ourselves to the flow of life in its most magical form. Remember that forgiveness is not a one-time event. It is a practice, a continuous act of self-love. Every time you forgive, every time you release the past, you are making more room for love to grow within you. The more you let go, the more you invite peace, joy, and love into your life. As you take this journey forward, know that you are always supported by the love within you and around you. Trust that when you release what no longer serves you, love will find its way back to you. It is never lost. It is always within reach. Take a deep breath now and allow this truth to settle into your being. Love returns when you stop holding grudges. You are worthy of this love, and you are ready to receive it. Feel the love that has always been within you. Feel the freedom that comes with letting go. Know that love will always return to you in divine timing, and trust in the beautiful unfolding of your life.